seen y'all in a while. So I wanted to show y'all what I got. So I got these. Actually, these are old. I got this probably like a year ago from Walmart. But it's this dress that I want to make, and I want to use these colors. So I decided to open them up. However, I just wanted to share the video with me opening them up, because if you ever see these in the store, please don't walk away from these. Pick these up, because this actually goes for about $10 a skein. However, I got it for $3.86. Actually, no. How much did I pay for it? Did I pay $2.58? No, I'm sorry. I did. I paid $3. It says two different prices up there, but I paid $3. And what's the face? But like I said, I got a year ago. I went down. Well, came down to visit my daughter last year before we actually moved here. I'm in Texas, and I went to Walmart and they had these up here. So anyway, let me hurry up and get to it, y'all. So I'm going to open this up, and this is the same way how I bought it over a year ago. But like I said, it's a dress that I want to make, and I want to use this. So when I open it up, I know it's going to be a mess. Wait a minute, I'm just taking the top off. Ugh. This thing has been wrapped up for a long time. Okay. And so what they did, trying to go in the direction that they did. So it looked like they just turned it around in a circle. So I'm trying to find, because the way that I like to get my, because I'm looking for that thing. When I open up my yarn, I like to get in the middle and then I pull it through. But I'm trying to see how did they do it first. Okay, so this is the back of this. What they got rounded up. So what I'm trying to do is get in this middle on either side. If it's in this side or the other side, I like to go in the middle and then pull it out. So I'm looking, pulling this thing out in the middle because I'm looking for the beginning part of it. Hope you can see. Sometimes you got to pull out the whole thing. Okay. And I try to keep it in order. Okay. And I'm pulling it this way because as you start to wind this, it is going to well, I put it in a bowl. I'm not using the sew thing. I'm just putting it in a bowl, but I want it to come. When you got a mess like that, you want to straighten that mess out to a certain extent. So I'm just pulling it out in order where I came here. So what I'm going to do, you know how we do our bowls. We're going to wrap that sucker up, right? I'll bring it together like that. And then I go in the opposite direction. and start wrapping that up. And I'm gonna go in the opposite. Well, see how it's going like that? I'm gonna put my finger on there, go like that, go around. Where you got it and going in each direction. Right? Eyeball is forming, right? And then turn this, bring it down here, and go going around. So it's just basically making a circle, and I'm about to show you the thing fell down. I go in each corner. I'm going on the other corner, and I'm turning that, I'm winding that around. I'm gonna turn them around, and I'm winding that around. So see how our perfect circle is coming out? We're gonna have a big fat ball. But as I'm doing this, see how it's just coming from the top? Now the part that I took out is already wound in here. I'm sorry if I wasn't. I hope that y'all are able to see everything that I did. Or how does it fall? How does it roll? Because basically you dig in the middle, right? I dug in that middle to bring the beginning of it out. Then once you bring that beginning of it out or whatever, you just start winding it around in a circle. So now you're pulling from here, because if you pull from the other part of the stuff that they did up here, it's going to give you a big mess. Yeah, trust me. You don't want that. It's going to be a big mess to the point that you're trying to find where is the beginning, where is the end. It's going to be a mess. So pull it from the middle and just go, and turn your work. Turn your ball as you go, because as it get bigger. Okay? So we want to wind this down until it gets to the end. And that's what you do. Do not walk away from you when you see them. Because that's, yard is expensive, especially no matter what you make. It could be clothes, it could be whatever. It gets expensive because you need so many of it. You know what I'm saying? So if you can save $1, save $1. So wait a minute. Let's finish this up. Okay, so look how far we got. And this is what it looks like. So you see how as it come out through the middle, how you know, it starts to go down. But that's all you're doing. You want to circle. You see how my colors is changing too, because it was an ombre. And like I said, I got this for like over a year ago. But I seen this cutest dress that I want to wear, that I want to make, I'm sorry, for myself. And I want to use this color. So this is how we do it. So let's get this thing rounded up until we get to the, because sometimes, trying to get to the front, because sometimes this can be sometime a little tricky. But we're going to see. Okay, so as we were doing it, we came to a knot. If you could see, a knot. So make sure that you work it out. Don't pull as you going around. Don't give too much tension on a knot if what am I trying to say? Like, don't put too much, because sometimes you can put too much, like when you grabbing and going around, you can put too much tension and you won't be able to get the knot out. See, we just got that knot out. So our thing is getting bigger and bigger. Let me start over. It's going to be one big fat ball. And this is what we got so far. See how? And lay it in place. You don't want to bunch it up, because if you bunch it up, that's where you get that tangle stuff from. Try to keep less tangle as possible. Go in the order that is, giving you or whatever. We almost there, y'all. We almost there. It takes about, roughly, depending on how big the yarn is, you probably could do it like within a half an hour. I know, like a half an hour to an hour. It just depends how tangled it is. Cause sometimes you can have it. Sometimes it could be a tangled mess. I know I had been through them. Sometimes I just was like, you know what, and I tossed it. But most of the time I could work it out. Most of the time. Okay, so at this point, what I'm doing now, this is the end. Remember that part that was rent, like the kabobulated part. So you just want to keep it in order. Want um you don't want to make the tangle worse. So just what I do is I stretch it and I go in a direction that the that the tangle is in, and I just ease it out. Don't want to go against it, because if you go against it, it'll make it, your situation worse. And as you go, you'll see stuff like this or whatever, and you'll see how the knot is, and you just work it out. Do I want to do it that way? Or do I want to do it this way? Now, some parts you might have to cut. Some you may not. You may not. Like, I didn't have to cut that, which is a good thing. And you see this? See how that's kind of like, I'm not going to cut it right now, but when I do get to that point, when I start crocheting, I will cut that off. But I will wait. I mean, if you have to do it now, you can do it now. Or if you don't want to cut it and then have to, you know what I'm saying, you can kind of just work it out. And then when you do, once you use it and you start crocheting it, you can cut it. Okay. We're still easing it out. That's where that big mess be coming at the end. It don't take that long. Just stay within the way that it was, because that's what makes it a little easier for you. And I'm pulling this a little bit because I want to see where is the confusion coming from. So the confusion is coming from somewhere up here. So I gotta see what is holding it, what is knotting it up. And work it out. Get out. What I'm going to do is pull that one over this stuff around there. Knots can be a pain sometimes, but it can be worked out. It ain't that deep. Especially, we all know how expensive yarn can get. So you can work it out and make it brand new, like ain't nothing worked out. I'm like, ain't nothing happened to it. So, Okay, so you see this, what I'm going to do is cut. So I cut it off, and this is what we have. This is not bad. So, see, it's falling apart now. So we just have to go and find out where is the beginning and where is the end. And you see how it's kind of working itself out? That's what you're going to go back and do. And then we're going to make a separate ball from that. We did the first ball. This is what we got out of everything before we had to cut it, okay? Okay, y'all, so I got majority of it out. I just got to finish this up. And then we're going to add one to our ball. So, I finished it, y'all. Okay? So, the whole knot is out. Wait a minute. Is this yeah. Okay, so the whole knot is out. So what we're going to do, I don't like tying the knot thing because as you crochet, when that knot thing comes up, I just don't like it per se. I like to have it, and then I just add it and I'll cut whatever I need to cut. Okay. So, okay. Cut that, and then we're going to start off. Getting the other part done. Y'all, it is done. Okay? Done. So, whenever you see that scrambled up, tuck that in, that scrambled up yarn, like this is what you could do. And then when I start crocheting, I just crochet. That's it. It's nothing, let's get close up. There's nothing wrong with the yarn. See? Only thing is, it was tangled up. Okay, so it'll take about an hour, half an hour to an hour to do it. Okay? All right, you guys. I hope this was helpful. See you till next time. Bye.